I'm asking him what his name is. Any kind of attention is good attention, you know, and it's you know, when the time comes that you walk in a room and no one cares about you, or you post a picture and no one comments, you know, that's when things aren't good, you know. If I post a picture and I have 20 people hating on that picture, they actually stopped, stared at the picture, thought about it, got angry, and took the time out of their day to comment on that picture. The truth be told is that I think that hate is going to affect anyone eventually. Some people just kind of let it go, you know, and realize that it's just you're coming from, you know, someone who's jealous and insecure, and the sheer fact of who you are, what you achieved, how you look, just fucking angers them, you know? There are guys out there that, let's say, have been taking steroids for 20 years, they've been working out hard, they've been eating right, they've been doing everything they can, and they just don't look like you. And it's just so fucking frustrating, like, fuck, I do everything I can and I fucking can't look like this guy, you know, and it pisses them off. If I'm walking through the mall and I see a guy and a girl walking towards me, you know, happens all the time. The guy will whisper something in his girlfriend's ear. And what it is he's like, oh, fuck, look at this fucking guy. My girlfriend's gonna see this guy and I can't even fucking, you know, this guy is just 100 times more man than I am. So he's gonna whisper in her ear something like, you know, steroids, this guy, look at all the steroids this guy takes, or this guy has a small dick, you know, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, well, don't tell her that, because then she's gonna go look at my dick and see that it's not small, and now you're really fucked. No, but it just, all jokes aside, it's just funny because it's to have that power of just walking through the mall and just like fucking destroying someone emotionally, you know, and causing that much, you know, for a person just looking up and seeing you, that they have to go say something to their girlfriend and, you know, make themselves feel better. And it's like, wow, you know, I'm just walking through the mall. You know, so yeah, haters are great, and haters are actually our biggest fans. And a lot of people don't understand that, you know, I could disable the comments on my YouTube. You know, I hit one button and people can't comment. So I don't have to have any hate comments on my YouTube channel. But those hate comments, they help my YouTube channel. That's truly what you want, you know, is to actually get people. Your fucking video has, you know, is so interesting that people are talking about it back and forth. You know, so the comments help extremely. So I love the haters. I welcome the haters. Keep hating and keep commenting. It's making me money.
Piana's passed away. This is a video for Rich Piana, rest in peace, tribute video. And life's short, man. Life's really short. And that's one thing Big Rich taught me from watching some of his videos, you know, is like, I don't agree with how much juice he took. I don't agree with his diet, all that dead animal protein. And I really, truly believe that Rich would still be with us today if he was a high-carb vegan, you know? Same with Dallas McCarver. Those guys, man, all your bodybuilder could. TMW, who's next, man? Who's next on the list, the unfortunate list? Who's next? You know, like, all you guys got to carb up, man, go vegan, man. Because all the amount of protein you guys are eating, it ain't healthy, man. And you don't want to be this most swole dude in the graveyard, man. You know what I mean? You want an extra large t-shirt, you don't want an extra large coffin. So these people really got to look at their health, man. And Rich Piana, it's like, it was just, you know, I feel like I don't know, man. You got to carb up, man. You can't be eating that amount of fucking animal protein and think you're going to be healthy. It's going to give you heart issues, it's going to give you stroke increases. Yeah, nothing's going to make you invincible, but high-carb vegan is probably as close you're going to get, especially if you're doing like anadrol and all sorts of all that other stuff. You know, all those fake nutties out there, you know? And they're doing, like Joe Rogan did something about What the Health. Watch the documentary What the Health, you know? If it's one thing we can learn from Rich Piana, is that health is the best gains in the gym, all right? And that you can spend all that time in the gym and get strong on the outside, but inside, you know, if your heart is weak, not just, you know, metaphorically speaking, but if you've got aortic issues or blood vessel issues or increasing your chance of stroke, and like, I mean, you know, it's like, what's going on? These guys are having so much whey protein. They're having so much whey protein they can hardly breathe. I mean, listen to TMW and that talk. I mean, it's like, I don't hate any of these guys. This is not a hate video, just show my comments and criticisms. But these guys really got to clean up their diet, man. And they're just, I mean, TMW and that, they got kids and stuff, man. These guys have got kids. Rich Piana didn't have any kids. But he had a lot of people in the audience, and we all watched his stuff. And, but you don't want to be, I mean, Rich Piana, what's going to do with his channel now? It's just, it's surreal. You know, so you connect with someone on YouTube, you watch their videos, and they pass away. And their channel's still there, and you can still touch base with them. And this is a social media age where this stuff, you know, stuff's happening. It's like, it's surreal, isn't it? It's like, you know, like, I spend probably 12 to 15 hours a day on the internet. Yeah, that's my reality. And it's like, and then when you say Rich Piana's gone, but he's still there on the internet. He's still being Rich Piana. He's still showboating around. He's still making us have a laugh and, you know, some fake natty vegan stuff and that. And so he's still leaving a legacy. So the legacy Rich Piana left behind for me is do what you want to do, fuck the haters. Because if you look at, I mean, almost every single comment Rich ever got was a hate comment from some 14-year-old kid from somewhere in Tennessee or fucking Alabama, you know? Almost every comment Rich got was like a troll comment, man. But he still kept banging out the vids. He didn't give a fuck. He's just like, I don't give a fuck. My life's not based on, you know, teenage kids' opinions or people who are just zeros. I learned the term zero just before speaking with you know, zero. The word zero. You know, Dean just taught me the word zero, and that it means person who's zero in life. They're going zero-where. They're going nowhere in life. And that's just a great metaphor. So Rich didn't live for the zeros, he lived for the tens. But unfortunately, his health, his diet took advantage of that, you know. And just guys, man, just got to go vegan, man. You got to get on that high carb program. I know that I can't expect anyone to stop taking the juice, man. You know, I understand how addictive that shit is if you're a bodybuilder. I mean, I've taken it a little bit, you know. And if you're a bodybuilder, it's just addictive as fuck. So what you got to do, you know, use less and high carb vegan, man. Watch the documentary What the Health. Anyway, rest in peace, Rich Piana. You're a character, you're a legend in your own way and in many ways, and you didn't give a fuck about the haters, and you kept on charming and chipping away, and you had gold diggers hitting you up, and you had all sorts of shit going down. You had those other, you had fake natties going after you. What was that guy? Mike Trenbolone or whatever his name is, Mike Tren, saying that, you know, we don't want Rich Piana because he uses steroids and all that. Oh, come on, man, you use as well. You're just a hypocrite. But at least Rich Piana was a real motherfucker. He was pretty transparent, wasn't he? He's pretty fucking transparent. Unlike all these other fake natties out there. God, there's so many fucking fake natties on the fucking internet now. There's so many fucking fake natties. At least Rich Piana wasn't a fake natty. He had the balls to go out there and say, this is what I do, take it or leave it. And so you got to definitely tip the hat to that level of transparency. And made the haters hate, but rest in peace, Rich Piana.
Here, and I'm telling you this and telling you that. Well, I better be following that shit too. You know, I can't show up, you know, saying you got to do this, you got to do that, and then I look like shit. You know, what is that? So, you know, for me to be able to educate and help people and motivate people, you know, I need to look good myself. It's always been a big part of my life. You know, looking good is something that was instilled in me as a little kid. You know, my mom was a competitive bodybuilder, so she was very into how she looked, and I was actually raised, basically the outer shell is very important, you know, and that's not necessarily a good thing because, you know, it was more about looking good and, you know, looking at like these bodybuilders rather than getting a college education.
Do you ever feel jealousy from other athletes that are actually competing but don't generate the same amount of crowds that you do at these expos?
I don't. I was very concerned that was going to happen because here we have top pro bodybuilders, you know, and I am not a pro. I'm not competing, yet I have a bigger fan base. I have more, you know, followers, more, you know, more people wanting to take a picture with me. So I thought it was going to be a huge problem, and it actually hasn't been. It's been really great. There was this one situation where one of the top guys in Olympia, was waiting for an elevator, and I walked up, and this was right in the brink of me starting to become popular, you know. So I walk up and he says, you know, hey Rich, hey man, I'm a fan of yours. I watch your videos. You know, it's great to meet you and blah, blah, blah. And I say to him, I said, oh, you know, thank you. Great to meet you. I said, you know, what's your name? Okay, it was a top fucking bodybuilder, you know, and here I'm asking him what his name is.